Okay, this will be an interesting one. See if we can make this look good. This will be an interesting one, hopefully. Wonder what background colour we're going to give it. It's going to be red. Just going to set it up in the traditional-ish sort of manner. Actually, we don't need that much cold hue. We just need a little bit, a fairly relatively smallish amount. Right, let's see how we go. What we got with this one, we've got to enlarge it. It is, what is it? It's Japanese cuisine, Ginza now open. Whatever Ginza means, I never heard of it. Anyway, we're photocopying that, so we're going to enlarge it quite a bit, a lot. So we're just going to put it on the glass and just see how we go with that. So I think vertically we're going to make it 400%, and the horizontal is going to be a fair amount smaller, so 300%. Let's see how we go. We'll probably have to make a master copy because we want the red to become more red. Otherwise it's too wishy-washy. So I'm thinking maybe maybe I shouldn't have enlarged it full size yet. But yeah, actually no, it doesn't matter because we're still 400% isn't enough to get rid of that. So that's all right. So I'm thinking that looks quite interesting. We're going to work on it. So now we're just going to take our original and we're just going to consign it to the recycle pile, and we're just going to take this and use this as our master copy. So we're just going to set this up a little bit differently. So the enlargement's going to be a lot smaller. So we're just going to make the horizontal will be about 130 for the horizontal, and for the vertical we're going to make it 130 both ways. Oh, fuck off, stupid interface. 100 and how big are we going to make this one? We're going 130. Let's see how we go. We'll just put this on the glass and we're just going to overlap it to get rid of the borders at the edges, which look ugly. So we're just going to line that up. It's just a little tricky, so that's just overlapped. And we're just going to set the other settings up in here. So we're just going to get rid of all this superfluous. It's now too superfluous. So I'm just going to get rid of this. Then change some of the settings. Maybe the hue's going to stay the same, and maybe we're going to keep that the same. We're just going to see how we go with the settings we've got. Just heard a mechanical noise with the scanner. It's only a little one. It used to make worse sounds. Hasn't been too bad lately, but still this machine does have a lot of mechanical noises that often come up. Anyway, that looks interesting. Just wondering if it could be better, or maybe if we're going to keep it like that. Just wondering, it doesn't look all that good. Wondering what we're going to do, whether we're going to print it out. We're just going to leave it as is and see if it looks good as a mirror image. it's not always easy trying to tell when something's going to look good until you've lined up all the pieces in the composition. But it's very red and the colours are interesting. So we're just going to... So that looks interesting. That looks like a rose that has turned green. It's not a rose, of course. I think it's a roll of salmon. I don't really like it. It doesn't look like there's much to it. Not all my demos work out, folks. Not always. They don't always work out the way I hope they do. So you got to accept that. Even in yourselves, even when you're good at something, sometimes you do hit a bum note. So you can't always be producing the best work all the time. So, I mean, even sports people have their bum note moments. They accidentally do something that's out of character and it fucks up their game, and they end up handing the game to the less talented opponent. And it's like that. I think the term is called choking, where you should have done well at something, and you know you're the favourite and you fuck up, which is often like a stupid mistake or a stupid error, and basically you're not performing the way you normally do, and you don't have a good reason not to, and you just fuck up, and it's called choking. Apparently it's called choking, and I've done that so many times in my life. It's not funny, but actually that's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I think now we can call this demo quits.